Hello! And very, 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 very big welcome to Phantasy Star Online 2, the game where everybody is almost Japanese. Except for B20. All these people that I'm with here are pretty much everybody, even the people with the Japanese names, are most likely the Westerners. In other words, the people that really shouldn't be allowed to play the game because Sega really doesn't like them. But we use the English patches and the proxies to bounce our connection through a Japanese server and then to Sega. So we get a little bit of a delay, but ever so slightly. If you get a good VPN, then you should be absolutely fine. But yes, welcome. Today I think I'm going to cover the stuff that's been added in Episode 3, the huge-ass update that is probably going to murder some people's internet if they kind of have a limited download per month. Because, yeah, it's a bit of a chunky game. The lobby, from what I remember, has actually had a huge overhaul since Episode 2. If I remember, all of this has been retextured, almost everything. Facebook has just pinged on me. Beautiful. But yeah, I think today I'm just going to... Let me just equip these ready. I think I'm just going to go through a quick run-through of what was added in Episode 3. So I'm just going to do a run of the dungeons. Not the dungeons. Dungeon run? That's Final Fantasy. That's like an MMO. Yeah, this is an MMO as well, but I don't mean dungeon runs. I mean the questing runs, like the actual, like the sequence of levels and stuff that's been added. So I just need to withdraw some bits of crap just so I can, just so I have some stuff that I can feed to my mag in case he gets hungry. Yeah, that little floating dude next to my head, that's my mag. I'm just gonna withdraw like, I'll just withdraw like 4 things. 1, 2. Withdraw 1, 2, 3, and 4. That'll do. Right. Inventory 35 out of 50. That should be good for loot. Actually, I'm going to send those weapons that I got into storage. So yes, this is pretty much. This game is just pretty much a hack and slash game. It does take, I mean, the new bosses, everybody got absolutely bummed by them because nobody knew the boss mechanics. Nobody really knew how to get past them, but, like, you know, this game is a lot of hack and slash, and even though if you do draw the big numbers in quests, it's really difficult to get the kills you need. Right. So, I'm actually playing the game at 250 frames right now. This game is toaster compatible. You can pretty much run this even if you're on a really bad laptop. So it's like quest from list. I think I'm gonna go. So Arc's quests. Oh wow, these have got extra drop rates for some reason. Ooh, so yeah, pretty much from what I've seen, this game is pretty much. It's just Attack on Titan ripoff. That's the gist of this. Is from what I've seen. I'm going to go hard mode. I've already done this on normal, but I've leveled up a lot since last time I did it, so I'm going to go solo on hard mode. Probably the name of this doesn't really matter, I could just go straight in. As you can see, most of these people's names and the stuff above their head has been translated. Quest Counter Attendant Rebecca, Administer... and loads of people call her Kofi, but the original patch called her Coffee, and this is Pudding. So, Coffee and Pudding, that's what I call them. But yeah, it's like, as you can see, all the screens, the textures in-game, they're all still in Japanese because that's within the game's code. You've got to have those files to even be able to play. So you can see, if I just go into shooter mode, you see there, it says, it does say camp ship in a bit of a weird font, even though it's Japanese. Low textures for some reason, really low textures. But yeah, the game's really, really pretty. I mean, look at that. Look at that. Look at that outside. But yeah. So, right, as soon as I accepted that quest, these lines on the floor lit up and they're pulsing towards the campship entrance. That's a cool little feature that's been added with a huge overhaul that came with Episode 3. So, let's go in. So, yeah, this is basically... I'm just going to go for just a straight run and just cover all the stuff that's been added in Episode 3. If it comes up, I'll cover it. I'll probably do a tour... Because a lot of people have asked me, like, should I get this game? Is it too much hassle? Get the game. It's really, really fun. You know, I'm gonna... Oh, they've even changed the background here. I did not notice that. I'm gonna bring in my support character. Yay! My little short person. So cute. Look at it. Comes at the top of my leg. It's just the size of my leg, and it's just there to support me. That's amazing. So I've got everything I need. I need revives, just in case I come into a multi-party and need to get people up. Buy items, moon atomizers, which are just the, there's a lot of people, if you're interested in getting the game with all the patches and everything in this game reminds me that I need to keep advertising the guys who do the patches. Everything you see on the screen that is in English or translated so you can read it is all in Japanese in the main game. So it's after an update, the patches aren't there, but maybe for a couple of days. These guys work really, really hard as soon as any update comes out to get it patched and let people play in English. But well, even then, you join the game before the patches are out, and everything gets everything just gets put into Japanese. But you can still play if you know what you're doing. You're just going over stuff that you know. You just get used to it because you know that's what you need to do in English. Oh, that's a golden matterboard. But yeah, this is some new enemies. They're like weird little Jack-in-the-Box looking things. So yeah, this is an emergency code. Is what this is. Emergency code Unite. These ones you don't come across too much, but you've got to unite these two by killing the enemies. So yeah, and of course I say this is an Attack on Titan ripoff. I got a rare drop already. But yeah, because Japanese can't look in village. And big dudes with weapons. Well, just big muscly dudes. Is that someone in a multi-party? No, that's just one of these dudes. As you can see, look, my support character is just an AI that is just like dealing attacks and buffing me whenever I may need it. So it is really great. And those numbers that you can see every time something hits, that is the amount of damage you did. The cast are playing the cast. I'm not a cast. So races of this game: cast, humans, and there's another one. But it's been so long since I've made a character on this. But yeah, at the moment I think I'm just running straight human. Yep. The casts are like robots, and the other ones look like bits of elves with long ears. The class I'm playing at the moment, Bouncer, is the new one that was added in episode 3. The Bouncer can use dual blades, which are these things. Quick hack and slash DPS one. And that's a really cool attack. It's basically, you just go invisible and just teleport through everything. It's amazing. Then your shift is just a quick slash to like charge it up, and then when the red circle, if you shift, no, it doesn't do with this. But yeah, if you click when you got the red circle, you do an extra bit of damage. It's called a just attack. But yeah, so you got jet boots and the dual blades. My preference is the jet boots. One, because I've upgraded mine a whole bunch, and it's just so much better for like if on a good day I can do maybe 1,000 damage per kick, and how fast these guys kick, it's really good. But yeah, I've just got something over here that it's a golden matterboard item, so I've got to pick this up. I think these bits of matterboard items are stuff from the storyline. I didn't actually have the story patch for when I first started playing this, so I did miss a lot, and I really don't know. See, again, these just show off how beautiful. Oh, are you kidding me? A persona? Do not turn around. Again, this is parts of the story that I most likely haven't updated the story patch after thinking there's most likely a minor update in it. I've just not got the latest version. But personas are pretty badass. When you try and fight one, it's just like they're just basically the hunter class, which is a tank with a big ass sword, and they're coming at you, and they're really, really tough. And they look a lot different since I last seen them. These guys have had a massive visual overhaul as well, as have a lot of the characters. But again, it's in Japanese, so I don't know what he's saying. And I get oh bloody hell, I get a story option. I'm gonna go for the first one. Anybody who speaks Japanese, please tell me what I just selected. Okay, he's gone. Right, so we're back on. Hakutan Shironia Area 1C. So, I've done that? Okay, so yeah, these are the matterboards. These are like the storylines that you start and you basically just go through stuff and collect bits of items and events. So, key matter under investigation, so I've just got to go and talk to someone. Character, Kotoshiro. Shironia area, single party area, and okay, so single party area, and I've got to find that person. Okay. And as you can see just in the background, my support character Scarletta, I named her. I basically you design your own custom characters in this quite deeply. And again, just there, a bit of a healing buff, doing 80s, which is pretty good for support characters, because they're generally weaker than actual players. Otherwise, they'd just be very overpowered. But my heals do 170 at a decent charged one. 2 is my 2 key is set to a defense buff. My 3 key is damage buff. 4 is this one called Zan. It's basically Frisbees of Doom. And again, you can see those flags were a physics object, which is quite nice. And 5 is a bit of a tornado. I don't know why I equipped that. I never use it. But yeah, as key 6, you can see the little bit of a notch. That is my mag, the little yellow dude. He's currently... I need to feed him, because he is, like... Right, give items. Yeah, this is what I was doing earlier. I need to... Ooh, what is that? I'm going to be keeping that. Can I send it? Oh, balls, I nearly fed it to my mag. But yeah, my mag, now that he's fed, he will charge with the more damage I do. So yeah, the cool thing about the bounce is when you've got jet boots equipped, double jump. So that is another thing that's been added to the game. See, if I use the standard, like these dual blades, I cannot double jump. Jet boots, hell yeah. So yeah, it's just these guys are my favorite so far. I switched from fighter, which was basically just DPS, damage per second, for those of you that aren't familiar with MMOs. But ooh, cock. But yeah, these are so much more powerful for me, for my fighting style, than any of these. All right, so we got some more dudes just popped up. So look at that, per kick I'm doing 400s, is what I just seen there. And the cool thing about this, if I press X to dodge, or just double tap W, or any direction, if I click at the very end of it, I do a bit of a flourish. It's you know, a useful thing to going into a fight, because you get that extra kick in, even on your approach, so, you know. So again, this is my right-click ability. It's called a Photon Art, I think it's called. Again, I just generally refer to my left-click and my right-click abilities. It's like playing with people. Those of you interested in playing, give me a nudge on, send me a message on YouTube. If you've got me on Steam, send a message to me on Steam. I will help you out getting the game sorted. And basically, yeah, just, you know, come have a go at the game with me. It is a great game. I will help you through it quite easily, because there's no restrictions on if I come into a party with you on like the easiest quests. Nothing's going to be like amped up to my level. It's just going to be, you know, normal level, but I'm just going to be able to help you get through it a lot quicker. And there's a whole lot of these dudes. For some reason. Right, as you can see, like that little mag on my key 6 on the bottom of my screen, if you can see that, those little notches around the edges of it are that's like the charge meter. Once it's full, I can activate it, and my mag, the little yellow dude, he releases a photon blast, I think it's called. I just generally call it my mag blast. And it just releases, depending on what you feed it. You know, earlier I fed it some armor items. Depending on what kind of stuff you feed it, say magic items like magic defense, like armor, magic offense, blades, guns. Depending on what you give it, depends on what mag blast or the photon blast ability that it gives. My one at the moment is basically just a big old unicorn that slashes stuff up, which is really cool, and then it charges at them if it's too far away. Oh, but I've got Redders. Oh, emergency code attack. Oh, it's these creepy dudes. Look at that. They turn around and big creepy. Oh my god. As this game, I don't know why. It's like this game. I think they added those in just to stop it looking like Attack on Titan. Okay, I'm just gonna keep hitting you. I'm just gonna heal because I'm actually a bit nearly dead. Think we'll make it. Yes, Rita, you're an AI. You're really weak. You're an NPC. You're very weak at this game. I'm much stronger. But yeah. Ah, damn it! My camera's messed up. I've just me going AFK there. It screwed me over. But yeah, heals. Oh, so my mag is actually pinged. Do you see that? Just like taking damage and dealing damage is what upgrades your mag. Yeah, there's a lot of these dudes just come out of nowhere for some reason. Do not know why, admittedly. So yeah, like, you get these on the ground. I'll see if I can point one out for you. My right-click ability is a photon art, which you actually learn from these little bits of disc items that you keep finding around. There's one underneath that corpse. I'll show you once I've killed these dudes. But yeah, basically, if it's like a little disc, if it's over the current level of that you've learnt, or you haven't learnt it at all, you can use the disc, and it gives you a photon art depending on what kind of weapon you're using, and and so on, what class you are. And they're specific to each kind of weapon, like dual blades, jet boots, and so on. And each one, my right click at the moment is just like a dash and then just a whole load of kicks. But some of them, dude, that was great. We're number one. No, I'm number one. You're the one that was running away like a wimp. And then there's just Attack on Titan bloke over here. Can I just keep hitting you? Stop walking off. Stop trying to despawn. Can I just? God damn it! Tries to kill him before he despawned. But, yeah. So, these green ones are usually... Oh, yeah, they're just basically usable items. They are the ones that go in either there. I got grinders, which are what you use to grind your weapons, i.e. upgrade them. Or you can get... Those are the discs. Or you can get healing items, which I don't use because this class is actually magic damage, the jet boots, surprisingly. So I can actually cast and stuff. Oh, so my healing is now 200. That was weird. But yeah, this is a disc. It's Grand Wave level 6, which is actually, if I'm right, an upgrade to my current Grand Wave. Yep, it is. It's basically insanely waving at your Grand. So yeah, that's actually my right-click ability is actually called Grand Wave. So if I go equip weapons, you can see here, Grand Wave level 6. And because I learned level 6, I can now use a level 6 Grand Wave. This one, Strike Gust. I'll just do all three of them, So I've got Moment Gale. So the first one is called Strike Geist, which is a double uppercut, pretty much. And then that's like Beyblades. Let them rip. And then, okay, so hang on. So it's cock. Right. So yeah, it's that. Damn it, I haven't got enough thing. But yeah, and then the third one is what I've been using a lot: the dash and a load of kicks. But yeah, equip weapons. I need to set it back to Grand Wave. Because level 6, it should be a lot more powerful, and that's going to help me in the boss level. So each, usually each quest, if it's not a marathon run, like a marathon training, when it's like, usually sometimes you can have a marathon in this game that'll last a few hours, and, you can have like a party of 4 doing this at level 70, which is, and then everything is really difficult. If you're really good at the game, then you could, start doing the really high level stuff. And I don't, thanks, is that what happens when I get buffed by my, yeah. I've got auto words rigged up, so... Oh, that's another thing. I think you've seen one earlier when I got that rare. These are simple arts, please excuse the ones. That one, slot 2, pings when I'm under a quarter of my health. That one pings when I don't have... When we fail an emergency trial. PSE Burst, which is basically just like a boost of enemies spawning non-stop and you get a load of XP. That's when I get a rare. That's a PSE Burst finish. That's when I go down. And that's for what I celebrate when I go into B20 and everyone's being rude. But, yeah. Welcome to PSO, where all the people from the West are dirty-minded as... Oh, hello. So, yeah, new enemies. These are the ones I've been added in the, Okay, so just reversal. Get up. If I just break this bottom enough, I should be able to... It should just, like, fall down. Like that. And then I can... And then he just hops around, and then I can just get at his weak spot very easily. I think I killed him. Yep. If I just keep attacking that, and just attack it ups my damage to like 900s on a crit. Which is amazing. I killed him. Okay, right, so he's on the floor. Pretty much an easy kill now. So yeah, you've seen that thing in the top right, it said PSE Dark Attack Boost level, whatchamacallit. And basically, the faster you kill enemies, the faster you deal damage or take damage, PSE rises, and if you get enough PSE, you get a PSE Burst, which basically spawns enemies like there's no tomorrow, and you get a whole load of XP from it. PSE Burst is basically what you want if you really need some XP desperately. So yeah, as you can probably tell, I'm running a Vocaloid outfit at the moment. This game is full of, like, you know, cosmetic stuff. I mean, this game is free to play, but they kind of shove premium in your face quite a lot, but, you know, that's expected in a free to play game, but it's not as much as you'd think, like, you know, the likes of Robocraft, which does it a whole bunch. This game is very nice. This line costume, actually, you got it from the AC scratch, which is like the pay-to-win money. The scratch cards, you can get it from that, but nobody likes the Len costume, so it sells for quite cheap, and I managed to afford it. I think it's 140,000 Mazetta, and I've got 14,000, but you can actually work that up in maybe a day or something. It's actually not too hard to get money in this game, surprisingly. But yeah, the if I remember, the Kagami Rin one actually sells for like a few million sometimes. Again, like the stock prices, they go up and down depending on what's popular at the time. Because the player shops is where it's at. If you've got premium, then you can sell your items. If you don't, you can't. If you're premium, you can trade with other premium users, and so on. You know, you just get the perks of the thing. Perks of the trade. So yeah, I hope my voice isn't actually, you know, either too loud or too quiet in this, because I really haven't done any testing with the PS2 recordings that much. But, so yeah, you can probably tell why I think this game is pretty much Attack on Titan now. Okay, so I killed him. There's one of the big fat dudes on the chair, which looks strangely like my mag. That is weird. I've never actually picked up on that before. I've never actually picked that. Why? Why have I never noticed that? But yeah, as you can probably tell, that bit of like a rainbow thing around that guy was a status effect from my support map there. It's basically, if it goes on a player, you know, up is down, left is right, and you basically have no control over your character. It's really, really annoying. So it's like backwards is forwards, left is right, and it's just a pain in the ass status effect, not like poison or anything daft. But yeah, these are breakables. They've been retextured and remodeled for this area, so they look more Japanese. Usually they're just like a metal crate. But yeah, this game has a lot of detail. It is really, really, really nice. Pretty much these levels, everything over in the background there, that's out of the map. Oh, Gel Wolf. Emergency code destruction. Defeat or evade the Gel Wolf. I'm being targeted by the Gel Wolf. Oh yeah, these guys, basically don't get hit by them, is the moral of the story. These emergency codes, they come around every now and then, and they're basically just like, you know, a bit of extra XP for what you are doing. No, I wasn't targeting that, I was targeting the... Ah, Christ. If I can just, you know, just keep evading. Right. No idea where the Gel Wolf's gone. Oh, there he is. Give him the reappearance of Gel Wolves. Oh, come on. So there's actually more than one of them. If you look on the map in the top right, the little blue circles, that is markers for where the emergency trial entities are, i.e. Gel Wolves in this case. So yeah, these guys, I'm just kiting them because I just don't want to deal with them while the Gel Wolf's around. Destroy the Gel Wolf 0 of 2, or I can just survive for one more second. Boop, there we go, they've vanished. Well done. So yeah, this game, it's very, very nice. The people, the community are, on the most part, nice people. So, you know, don't ruffle any feathers if you do come on PSO, because people can be quite mean here. Right, so that's a dead end. Next area is here. And if I'm right, it is the boss area. The Aljada Lily. Oh, more Attack on Titan references. Hang on. I've got to go and defeat the AOT fan people. All of the AOT references. All of them. Now, can I just kill you? I killed him before he even got down. That was nice. Very smooth. Alright. I actually realised I'm quite low on health. I'm just gonna do this, and then I can just attack these dudes before... Oh, there's a big paper dude. I'm just gonna kill you before I do and take on the paper dragon. You little bastard. Very, very creepy face on that dude. Very, very creepy. Alright, there we go. And more AOT references. Inbound. Okay, so yeah, my auto word is basically set to come from my end, say thanks, and to, like, you know, and a little symbol out of my character's face while I'm doing whatever I'm doing. Those can be customly, you know, set and all that, all of that jazz. Okay. Oh, what's that? This has popped up on my screen. All acts are in. Okay, this is. I think this is a the emergency trial, which is like a for a large scale assault. Is this the on the darker suppression? So yeah, this has been translated as well. Operation on Amdusha. So yeah, anyway, Amdusha is probably one of the planets, and that thing in the top of my screen is basically telling me that there's an emergency trial going on. It's basically like a limited quest that only happens every now and then. I think it's like there's a load of them that can be, and you can use them in like I think it's like once every hour, the quarter to the hour, unless there is a Hatsune Miku concert, in which case it is a half an hour later at the quarter past. And then there's going to be another emergency trial half an hour later, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, again, this game, being owned by Sega, the same people that own Vocaloid, this game is just it has just Vocaloid everywhere, which is how I got this thing. And there's just like people in Miku skins. I actually seen someone earlier, just before I started recording, is someone actually in a Hatsune Miku costume, but their character name was Hatsune Miku. How they managed to get that this late into the game when the game's owned by Sega, it's insane. Right, anyway, this is the new boss that has been added, one of them. The Anjada Lily or something, I don't know. But yeah, boss mechanics. He is basically a Hot Wheels ring. Yeah, that. So then if all I have to do is just evade. And now, right, I'll call in my mag. Actually, I'll wait until he's, I'll just wait until he stops again after his, Hot Wheels rampage. Ooh. I love that 1 damage he did to me. Alright, key 6. Calls in my mag. And then, right, see, big unicorn. That is my mag blast. And you can see the key is now grayed out. And that has actually knocked him out of his ring, I think. Nope, it is just... Nope, it's just made him angry. Alright, so... From what I remember... if you just keep attacking him from the side, he eventually just falls out. I think, and then yeah, that's basically his downtime, and then you can just have a load of cheap shots on him! Ooh. That was very close. There we go. And now it's basically, yeah, weak spots all over. It's already getting weaker. It's really getting weaker. Okay, so I take it that's like the half health mark. Oh, Christ, I'm actually low. Ooh, he just missed me there. Right, you can get wrecked. Okay, never mind. Maybe you did not get wrecked. Okay, boss mechanics inbound. So you can tell he does like a bit of a burnout, so you can tell which way he's going to be going before he even starts moving. So yeah, and one thing about this class is like with the double jump and the sheer height that you gain, is you do end up going out of your camera quite a lot. Okay, I'm hitting the ring here. That's not where I want to be. Alright, that's the 10% health mark. There we go. Animations to see the end of the boss. Really nicely designed, this game. Really, really nicely designed. Anyway, yep. That music means completed. The quest code jewel completed. Quest clear. Alright, and then you break these orbs from the bosses, and they drop a whole bunch of stuff for you. Fortunately this time, no rares, even with that 350% boost. I am unhappy. So yeah, these ones here, those are wired lances. That's a wand, I think, or Talus. Alva Striker, that's a wand. Those are dual blades for my class. But then again, these are better damage output for what I do, even if I don't use them. But yeah, oh, golden matterboard item. Actually need to get this because I always go for them. Yeah, there's a story patch I'm missing, isn't there? Lisa's basically really dark and crazy. From what she basically, because that, okay, now you can notice how her eyes are really robotic. She's got like metal panels in her cheeks. Yeah, she's the caste race, which is basically robot people. Typical Japanese. And she just always looks like she's on crack. It's amazing. But yeah, the hair is, metal, you can see. Even if it does flow a little bit. But yeah, she's usually what she's like is dark as the general enemy of the arcs in this game. Is basically she's like, oh, but what if a human were to get dark? And she basically just like starts tilting her head like that and talking to you really creepily, like, what if I was to kill you right now? Nobody would know. And it was just really creepy, like she's a mass murderer. But yeah, again, it's all in Japanese. I'm missing a story patch here. Again, it's all done by voice actors, and it puts you in the cutscenes as well. I kind of look like a bit of a miserable git in this one. But, you see, she looks really evil there, like, yeah, you're a little dick. She looks really evil. And cutscene over. Hakatan Shironia Area 3. So this is the matterboard again, like earlier. I just did that one, I think. Character Lisa, yep. Alkan Theodore. Oh. I've obtained that by defeating a learn now. Oh. That looks really pretty. Oh, those are jet boots as well. Ooh, nice. Pretty, 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 pretty. Try base 50%. That's just a story event, that one. But yeah, that is the new area, which is really pretty. Nicely textured. Really, really detailed build. It is amazing. Look, even with the cherry trees in the background. So yeah, my support character has a mag. That was actually my first one as well. That little double helicopter thing with the little eyes. Oh, what, my things expired already? Oh yeah. Basically, there's little effects so you can have like, I always activate them for the boss Dark Fowls, which is basically an XP fest. It's like insane. So yeah, 7 PT out of that, perfect. Rank S, which means you basically perfected the mission. No, you didn't skip any enemies, you just went straight through it. I got 880 Mazetta, which is like the game's non-pay currency. But yeah, that's that. So yeah, again, the camp ship has been completely retextured from what I can notice from last time as well. Yeah. Welcome to PSO. It is an amazing, it's amazing play. Just get, if I encourage you to get this. This is amazing. It is a whole load of fun. You really can't get much better than a game like this. Completely free to play, and it looks amazing. There's no special requirements. And look, even those, look at that. Now that emergency trial that came up on my screen earlier, like everybody's preparing for it. So look at that. Big glowing signs on the roof. Emergency written on it. In a weird font, so it's kind of like, stuff is, being done. But like you can tell, like all these lobby actions that these people are doing, though they're like dancing with each other, and so is that person, but they're not in the line. But yeah, you get these from like the fun scratch, the AC scratch, and basically they're just like consumables. This one's dancing. A lot of them are just like got the custom ones. I did get a custom one a while ago. I'll just go away from everyone so nobody mocks me for it. I got a one a while back. It was from one of the Miku concerts. It was back, I think it was summer of last year I got this one, actually. I'm just going to go here for a little bit of a pedestal to do it on. But yeah, middle click, perform lobby action. These are all the standard ones. And then I've got glow stick waves. Yeah, they've just got little glow sticks that change colour. And then there's that one, and then there's the alternative one when it's like a That one. And you just sit there and stand in front of, like, the stage in Miku concerts, and, like, the camera pans around, like, all cinematically, and it's really, really cool. Yeah, perform will be action. So it's like... And there's some, like, really weird dances you can do. So that's, like, the male singing one. Control-Alt-D. And that's the female singing one. And then you've just got this one. Circular squats and helicoptering. And the guy that looks like he's from Breaking Bad. We have to cook, Jesse. This guy's touching Clotho, but yeah, this game, really, really pretty. I'm going to show you the shop area before I go, because that has had a major retexture, and it looks amazing. This is where you're going to find all the stuff to modify everything. So, oh, bloody hell, I've never been up here when the emergency trials are happening. Look at that, it's all pretty sunset red sky, and that is cool. I've never been up here when an emergency trial happening. I was always in the lobby waiting for it to, like, activate. But yeah, you get these people, NPCs. See, again, like, they speak Japanese to you when you come to them. Yeah, this is the third race I mentioned with the pointy ears. But yeah, these client orders, they're basically like non-story missions, just for XP and stuff and items and whatever. This one, IO gives you party practice. This order can be completed any number of times, but I can't. Yes, I'll just accept those, because these ones are 20,000 Rosetta per time you complete them, and it's just for completing a quest with other people in your party. Well, a party of 2 or more players. So, yeah, you just have to get someone to come play with you, and you get a free 40k there. So, you know, and if you're doing well, it's pretty much a straight run. So, yeah, these people, the item techer, if you get an item rare, the red drops, when it's not classified as a weapon, it's special weapon. It comes up as a question mark. Like here, it just comes up as a question mark, as a special weapon. You go to this person, pay a price, and then they attack it, and you find out what weapon it is. Item lab attendant, they grind your items. So basically ups all the stats by a percentage. So at the moment, my boots currently grind level 10. So that's like the highest you can grind it. But because they're not like a 7-star rare or above, I can't unlock potential and go even further with it. The weapon shop clerks, these guys are really useless because, like, they sell really low-level stuff, not very powerful stuff. And the item shop clerk, that's for, like, the healing items and stuff. Costumes, these are, like, the standard costumes. You want the decent ones, you've got to go to the player shops. So, yeah, in the Visiphone, you player shops and craft and all this stuff. Item codes, it's just, like, this game is absolutely huge. It'd take me forever if I wanted to explain everything. But, yeah, there's, like... completely customizable. Everything in this game. Yeah, look at this. Mr. Posh. Mr. Posh Boy. And look at the gun on his back. What the hell is that? It's like the Mickey Mouse gun of death. But yeah, yeah, see, like, the storage. Every player gets 200 things of storage, and because I'm premium, I get an extra 300. So I've got 500 blocks of storage if I never need it. And these are the bits of costumes I can get. Well, I've got a ton of them. And these are actual weapon camouflages. It is really cool. This one's basically just a body pillow for a sword, a partisan, dual blades, or a wand, or a staff. And I can basically activate this, and I'll just be running around. Instead of the sword, it'll make it look like I've got a body pillow in my hand. So I could just be, like, smacking people in the face with a body pillow. It's hilarious. Sonic Knuckles for the Knuckles type weapons. Again, double saber type weapons. That one's really, really nice. That's what I used for quite a while. 2, like, bamboo fans for twin dagger type weapons. Oh my god, this game is amazing. Really love it. And that's for Talus type. But nobody uses Taluses, from what I know. Nobody really likes them. But yeah, you get all these furniture items for your personal room, which everybody gets. Premium, of course, they get more stuff, they get more space and all that. All these items, these are, like, used in crafting, in, like, client orders when you've got to, like, deliver a certain amount of something that is dropped from a certain enemy. And you get all these. And these ones are the really special ones. All skill tree reset pass, so you can, like, respec it if you ever need to. I've got 8. More than I'll ever need, really. Ability success rate, these are for the grinding system, so it's, like, less of a risk that you're going to get, like, it's going to, like, knock you down for trying to get it at a higher level later on. So it gets difficult to, like, up your weapons even more once you get higher up. Lillipariums, they turn down the time for cooldowns on crafting machines. Demerit value, again, for grinding. Rock Belt Trigger, I don't know. Support device, these are what your mag will do every now and then. HP restore, invincibility, revival A, mates. They're basically, and Evo devices are for your mag, that little dude above my head. An Evo device, this green Puyo, it's basically from Puyo Pop Fever. The little green things with, like, eyes on them. I use that and it makes it turn into a green bubble, basically. It turns it into a Skittle. Food devices, Scenery Pass City, that's again for the backgrounds of your room. A song for, like, jukeboxes in your room and your team room. Photospheres and Photostrops are a type of currency for special shops. Synthesizers, no idea. Half doll, if you are alone in a party, these things are rare as hell. You can use them to revive yourself if there's nobody there to revive you and you really don't want to go back to the camp ship and start again. Blue Arcs badge, used as a currency at the badge shop. I don't know where the badge shop is, so... And EX Cubes, used as currency at the EX Cube shop to trade for various items. And yeah, this game, like, you can use the high-level stuff, say EX Cubes, to trade for a high-level weapon, and you can use it. Again, these are... I've got a weapon called the Space Tuna. Yeah, the Monkey King bar. Lambda Gunslash. I've got loads of those. Banshee's Roar. There's like dual pistols that look like a certain enemy's head. I got them from a boss. But yeah, you get a whole load of stuff in this game. It is actually amazing when you look at like how much detail goes into this game and you realize why it's so big. And this giant thing that I failed to mention is another thing that was added in episode 3 that I just really didn't cross my mind. This is the loading screen for the casino. It's basically slot machines and like shooting galleries. They're adding more in the future from what I've heard, but basically casino coins is the currency here. They're not like standard Mazzetto, otherwise everybody would be losing their money, / just grinding this place to get free money. So I can, hang on, how many? I've got 4 casino coin passes, but I've got 3,700 of them, so I don't need to claim any just yet. I'll wait until I get 5, and I'll claim the 5. Down here, the music's changed. This is the casino. And, of course, in pure Japanese anime style, bunny girls with jiggle physics. Because this game is Japanese. And Japanese person on the announcer. So yeah, these are the Rappy slots. Rappy is an enemy in PSO, which are rare, quite rare. They give you like a whole bum load of XP. So if I go play slots, and then welcome to the Rappy Slaughter. Yeah, I love that. I love Japanese people trying to speak English. Again, the music's changed for the Rappy slots, and you just choose your amount to bet, say 1 coin to 5. I always go 5 because it pays out so much more when you get a good one. And then enter to spin, and it's you get 5. You line up 3 of see those 2 on the right. You line up 3 of those, you get a token which fills the bar on the very left. Those 5 slots. You get 5 tokens, and it goes into the Rappy Chance game, and then you've got to... There's just a continuing spinning thing, and you've got to stop it at the right time, and you get a... and it just activates the Rappy Chance game, which basically... It ups the chance of Rappy Fever cards to show up. I'll try and get one, just so you can see. That one on the bottom left, if you get 3 of those in a row, in the Rappy Chance game, you get a Rappy PSE burst, which basically... It gives you, and then that means that every time you roll one of those, it will stay locked and that won't spin anymore. And then if you get 9 of them, you get a jackpot. And I think the jackpot at the moment is like 20,000 casino credits or 200,000. It's basically the pot of what everybody just puts into this thing. It's a big communal pot, and am I going to get a token? Nope, I'm going to get a Love Rappy. But yeah, as you can see, that guy on the right, that is a Halloween Rappy from the Halloween event last year. Again, this game is very seasonal. It changes... Oh, I rolled past. Oh, and he pinged off. This is another mechanic. Rappy falls, hits it, and makes it spin again for you. Usually works out in your favour. As you can see, the Fever card, it lines up to whatever it will match to. It will match to anything to fill a slot. And see, that's giving me a coin on the left. And then I fill that, and I get a chance of the Rappy Chance game. And if I do that, I get a Rappy PSE burst. And then it announces to everyone in your casino that you've done something amazing on the slots. And hang on, I'll just exit all the Rappy slots because I'll just spend hours on the slots because you get a load of stuff from it. So yeah, this is the jackpot. It says in really weird writing. Japanese people will be like, oh, that's a weird writing, but it says jackpot. Here, the jackpot is 200,536 casino credits. And that is a real load. That is a lot. But yeah, these sorts are all over the place, and those are the shooting gallery games, but I'm not very good at them, and I always lose my money, so I'm not going to show those. Yeah, just balloons, just to play around with. My mag's having a fit. Yeah, my mag's... it's just like, this game is so beautiful. I mean, look at the amount of effort they put into the Episode 3 patch. Look at this. Look at that, though. It is just... it amazes me how much this game has. And it can run anything. It's just... The Japanese are amazing at coding stuff. Right, just let me take an example. Minecraft. You need a gaming computer to even think about running it at good graphics. This game... You can run it on a toaster. You really can. I can see that there, just on the top of the screen there, right there. You could see the, it said jackpot then on the screen with the 9 FIFA cards. But yeah, that's how you get the jackpot. But yeah, this game is amazing. And no fall damage in this game. Thought I'd point that out. But yeah, this is absolutely amazing. This bit of like a game, this thing is a Vol Dragon sitting on there. It's a miniature Vol Dragon, which is an enemy, like a boss fight, in the volcano area, I think? Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, as you can see there in the weird writing that says casino entrance. And this is the elevator to switch blocks or go to your room. And again, like, if you're curious and you want to come on, if you've got the game and you don't know where all the Western people are, we're on ship 2, block 20 most of the time. Pretty much everybody on ship 2, there's always going to be some people that can speak English, but B20 is where most people go. Like, I see Ada, the actual person that does the patches, I see Ada in there a few times, and I know that Ada goes into B1 a lot. So yeah, B20 is where most of us are if you want to come catch us. That's where me and everyone else goes anyway. And there's people like Will and the lobby, just everybody's in there just there for a good time. People just don't even go like actual doing missions, they just sit there and talk. And people just leave their computers on while they go to sleep or go to work, and they just come back and come into PSO like, hello everyone. Oh, I knocked my microphone. But yeah. There's just the rappy slots. But yeah. Look at this, they've even implemented bloody freaking water fountains. There aren't even water fountain physics in this game. So yeah, again, there's a camp ship portal here. The casino exit to the shop gate area. You can pick which one you want to go to, so I'll just go to the gate area just for the sake of going to the gate area. There's just people all around this place. You know, it's pretty much a really social game. And the fact that there's a lot of... Oh yeah, loading lag. That's a little bit of a thing that goes on here. But yeah, the medical bay, this, you can buy like little special buffs and stuff here. Raises defensive stats greatly. Rare drop boost may occur. Rare drop boost may occur. Oh, I got the sniffles. Oh, that hurts. Yeah, Philia, she's part of the story early on, from what I remember. Lola, person you take client orders from. Matoi! Hello! She's so cute. And it's in Japanese because story patch. Oh, it's so cute. Oh my god, look at it. Look at the cuteness. It's so cute. Oh my god. And then the voice acting just adds on top of it. Oh my god. The detail in this game, man. The detail. Oh, there's a lot of cool stuff. If only Fowls would trigger right now. I'd love to show you Fowls. Dark Fowls is one of the coolest bosses. It's the classic boss that everybody knows and loves. And it is just the biggest XP fest ever. And it's just a lot of fun. All the other bosses, I mean, like, I just don't enjoy them. It's just like, right, let's get this done. It's free XP. But Dark Fowls is a lot of fun. These people are still just sitting here and dancing in the lobby. Nobody's talking right now, surprisingly. Yeah, use moons, please. That's like their status or whatever. I'm pretty sure somebody was like said they were senpai-less earlier. like, sitting around here somewhere? I don't know. But a lot of people just AFK around here. They don't really do much. This person is a furry with the tails. Or a Neko. I don't even know anymore. Yeah. A bikini woman with a six-pack. And really, 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 really wide hips. That is the thing in this game. And those spikes are armor pieces. You couldn't, like, display or hide them. I've just set them to hide. So, you know, nothing interferes with my amazing Vocaloid. But yes. This person is... I always see Toast Lexington just, like, chilling in... just chilling here in B20 lobby, just doing the same dance, and they're just, like, in their Eskimo costume. Look, Karina, AFK. They're just sitting there and AFKing along. Magic Wolf. Everybody here, see, all their names are in English, so these are all the Westerners, really. It is, you know, it's a really great game. I recommend you get it because it's amazing. This recording's probably gone on for like an hour, so I'll probably put this out in one video because making a multi-video thing on this game is a bit weird because you just cut off right in the middle of something you don't forget for the next run. So, and it'll give me a good chance to stress test my internet because I got new internet recently. Oh yeah, and I just realised the outside of the ship was completely overhauled in episode 3, which is very, very lovely. Yeah, big old low definition screens. Really, really, really pretty game. But yeah, daily orders, client orders that change daily, and usually they're quite good to do, because defeat Rock Bear, 22,000 Mazetta, 13,000, 9,000. Basically, these are just EXP and Mazetta Fests. Defeat Garongos, 23. I've accepted these ones ages ago, so they haven't actually timed out for me. So I can just defeat these, and these have been, like, disappeared for days. Dragon EX, that's the new boss, and I don't know how to get to him. I don't have access to it yet. Again, look, this person's just wearing a kimono. Just really, really casual going in. But, yeah, this game. I could go on for hours about this game. There's so much to cover. But, yeah, I just said I'd do the stuff that was covered in episode 3 in the updates. This game actually had to have pre-patches. Because the update itself was so huge that they had to, like, send out little packets of data early so it wasn't so intensive on people. I think it was like a month early they started putting them out. But yeah, so that's... that is PSO. Look at this guy with an afro. Look at him. Oh, afro. Afro-tastic. But, yes, that is Phantasy Star Online 2. If you my mag is complaining because he's hungry. Oh, Christ, he's like a child. Give items. Right, you. Just have that really crappy healing item. Do I have anything I can give you? Yes, I do. I've got these. Right. Just eat that, please. There we go. There we go. That should... Emergency quest is now out. Right, so yeah. Thank you for watching. This has been Phantasy Star Online 2. Just a bit of a taster for you. It is a great game. I know I keep saying it, but it is amazing. I recommend everybody watching to try and get this game. I'll leave a link in the description to the website where you get the PSO2 tweaker, which is the easiest way in the world to get the English patches. It used to be the whole, you know, like copy and paste all these files from a zip folder and put them in this PSO2 bin folder in the Win32 folder, and it used to be really complicated and annoying, but now it comes with a launcher. You can pick if you want to remove the sensor files. You can, you know, have like, you can revert stuff back to the Japanese if you really want to and you can understand it. And you can install the English patches, the English large files, the English story patch. You can even have it in Russian and Spanish if you want, from what I remember. But, yeah. I don't know, I think I should contact, I should contact Ada and try and translate into Welsh and put that out as a patch. But, yeah. Phantasy Star Online 2, everyone. Thanks for watching, and I will see you later on. Also, there's going to be a massive rebirth of stuff with Andrew coming soon anyway, because he's going back to uni, and he's on a tower, so no more complaining about below frame rate. So, yeah, there's going to be a lot of content coming soon, some regular stuff, along with Phantasy Star Online 2. I'm actually very, very pleased with this game. It's amazing. I've been bashing it so much recently. But, yeah, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.